Okay. Right. Everything is up. Welcome, guys. Saturday night. Playing Fortnite. Uh, that Saturday night, Friday night was a very interesting night. I don't think it's gonna be the same for this night. It might be. We'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. We'll see just how much of a mess it is. Let me just get everything all situated. All right. Everything is looking good. Let me just get the. I'm probably gonna be streaming for a little while because I had a matcha and that thing has me staying up till like 3 a.m. So it's entirely possible that you'll see me just being fully awake. But we're gonna just play. We're just gonna play and play and play. Eventually, I'll get tired of this game and I'll go off to play something else. Because there's definitely gonna be a time where I'm probably gonna be playing different games just so I don't get completely tired of it all. There's some solos. So far, we have gotten a decent collection. Now, so far, we've gotten a good collection of sprites. But I think what I would have to do is, like, here's what the strategy will be for me to farm from all the. Hey, this guy's another Seahawks fan. Nice. With the Jordans to match with it. Hell yeah. So what I would have to do is I would have to play very passively. Oh, hell. Oh. I was pulling the wrong cable. I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, why is this cable stuck? Alright. Yeah, I would have to, like, equip those, farm it, get a bunch of stuff, call one of those, extractors, and then put it back. I would have to do that so I can master a wall, because that's the only way I would be able to get away with, because that's the only way I could get away with it, to be able to master all these. I was going like somewhere else. Third or first. That's the only way we'll be able to get all these mastered. First sprite, we already have you, so I don't need it. I'm gonna try to level this up. But yeah, my friend told me that I should not be wasting my extractors, but it's like, sometimes you just do not want to risk it. I tend to forget to extract these guys. Because the extracting thing takes forever to do. Oop. Yeah, so we do. I think this did get a little faster. It's not great, but it works. But this is what I have to do. If I don't stream daily, at least like play some of the games, have some sessions recorded. I feel like that would be the power move for me. Because I'm on track to really play a bunch of matches. Especially if I'm doing like 10 to 15 matches a day. There we go. That took about a whole minute to do. That's not really that amazing. One of the things I hated with this Guzzle Juice. It fixes ruin your damage except for fall damage. Problem with that is this is the problem that I have. You can't use it in Storm. Because that effectively puts you out on that. Like that's the unfortunate too. It just puts you out of it's just useless. Oh, sorry about that. I wasn't gonna be able to mute fast enough. Outlast players. That's my daily. We can keep it moving, but I think we're gonna. Got a purple Maven. Nope. That's been cleared out. Oh, that was probably the one. He was shooting at somebody over here. I don't know where. Because he wasn't locking onto me. I badly need mobility. I'm not gonna be able to fight with lack of mobility. Oh yeah, what's the generation rate for this now? Nice. I just cannot rift somebody having those. Or I got the Flex SMG. Or legendary. In stock 19. That's a problem. But yeah, he has the Season X Battle Pass with the Season 9 glider. Because that holographic glider that was so clean. Again, do I want to risk somebody having those grenades? Was this here before? I have no idea. We definitely don't want to. You would think this would have put out more metal. This is pretty anemic. Prayers have been answered. Love the shockwaves, but this one has. Well, I get more use out of it. Then I can have the thing where I can effectively get pinpoint accuracy with the weapons. I thought that was a person. That kind of made me jump a little. I'm not gonna lie, that did make me jump a little. Look how paranoid he is. Yeah, that was a bot player. Still up there. He dipped out. This man. Oh no, he didn't dip out. Where are the other 5 people at? Might be at the canyon or Battlewoods. This man's a troll. How did you not know I was not there? Got a bush check, man. 2026, you got a bush check. Look at him. Look at this guy. Me bopping him in the head really helped out tremendously. That really helped me out a lot. Took fall damage from that, really. Well, we know that guy is still alive. There's just one other person left. Could be over there. Could be behind me. Could be anywhere, really. Huh. I might have to go to the replays on that. I'm gonna have to go to the replays on that. Yeah, you kind of deserved it. Kind of deserved it, bud. I'm not like mad. I'm just very confused on how I got headshotted. Like through the trees. I had to look at his POV. Because from right there, there was no way you could have seen me. There was absolutely no way you would have been able to see me. So now I have to check to see if he was able to see me. Because I didn't have like a bright red or a yellow outfit for me to be noticeable. So I need to know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like let's go back. Let's go back and I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. He's he landed a headshot on me, but you can see in the branches, you could just see right there that there would have been no way you would have been able to see my head like that. So I'm a little confused by it. By it. I huh. Okay then. Because he stopped from my POV. Where was that? Where was that? Where was it going? How would you be able to see me from that angle? And I just wish this guy over here actually started pushing a lot sooner. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It could have been just luck. It could have just all been luck. I was just unlucky, and he got lucky with the headshot because I was full health. So could I have built something? Yeah, I probably could have, or I just stayed in the building. But I don't think anybody anticipated me getting headshotted through a tree. So I'm kind of at a lot. I wouldn't say at a lost words, but I'm just kind of just confused by all of it. Maybe it wasn't loading in right. Maybe because he's playing different settings. Maybe he's able to see. Like maybe I could have done some building there. That's an OG player. Not because the Raiders Revenge pickaxe, but because of the fact that they have the Season 2 backbling. Like I said, I'm not mad. I was that really just had me confused. I was very confused on what that was all about. Because I looked up his stat. He has no solo wins. Probably for a good reason. He only has one win this season. He only has like 300. I think it was 323 or 228 career wins with like several thousand matches at least. And the KD was like at 3 point something or something low. It wasn't like a high number, so nothing stood out. Now, if it had been a fresh account and his KD was 50, yeah, I would have some suspicion. I mean, could have been. They could have been a controller. Could have been a controller player. Maybe it was tracking me through the tree. I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities that could have that could have happened. Now, it's entirely possible that he could have been a controller player. Maybe that aim assist kicked in. Yeah, you did 56 on the first one, and then 120 on the second one. This is all like compounded damage that's showing. It doesn't show it per hit. So that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just still thinking about how I should have not even done that. Maybe I should have built a wall. Yeah, I'm starting to think that that's definitely aim assist. Without a doubt, that's definitely aim assist. Oh, nice. This looks very cursed. Check your height. Fun fact. Well, this is pretty. This should be pretty obvious, but for those of you that don't know, because this is something that doesn't really, like for people that don't really care, all the Fortnite characters are 5'9". Like that's like their actual height. Like that's like their actual hitbox as well. Like it's only on that. For reference, I'm 5'9", 5'10" on a good day when my posture is at all-time high and I have all kinds of good stuff. Good, good stretching and doing decompression exercises where I do like dead hangs and stuff like that. Just kind of let my back decompress. Like I'm a little closer to 5'10", but I just round down. So if the day ever comes that I have my own icon skin, like I make it in life where I just have an icon skin, then it would be true to height, or true to size that is. Where'd he go? Oh, that's a bot player. That is 100% a bot player. And with that one. There was a gold sprite here. I wanted to see. I think I have earth, water, and fire. We got hot ramen. They threw that down. I think that's what it is. I feel like the rate is pretty weak. Oh, poor dude. Poor dude did not stand a chance at all. Get this shield, this little shield's going. Okay, that's just an NPC. Don't act like I can't see you. Dude, funny how these guys just have better aim than me. I must have got him in storm. But yeah, it's so funny to me that these guys just have better accuracy with the. What's the whole point of introducing a new weapon into the game and then you nerf it to the ground where all the other weapons get overpowered very easily sometimes, and then other times it just lands. So, nah, that happens, I guess. don't know if that's shooting or if that's just the trees creaking. Making the creaking sounds. Come on, you don't have to do this. Like, you really don't. Oh, guess I gotta go. Nice. That did not take fall damage for that. Whatever. I didn't get the fall damage that I wanted. Oh, Jug Jug. Nice. Oh my god, I didn't even hear until it was already too late. I didn't even hear until it was already too late. The one time I decided to go and shoot, he pulls up immediately. He ignores the other bot over there and just goes after me. Ah, man, I guess this is what I get. Getting 3 solo wins in a row last night. It's like, nah, we're just gonna give you the biggest middle finger in this game, which I kind of expected. And because I was stuck in the animation, you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything, so you're just kind of there. Get the materials before they run away. Let's go and get this going. I have to get that other AR. That made it really easy for me. Yeah, you made that really easy for me, bud. I don't think you're a real player, but, you know, thank you anyways. I don't think I have time. I mean, I do and I don't. Dude, I want to know why is there so many people just out of nowhere here. There's nobody else here. It really is going to be one of those nights, isn't it? It really is going to be one of those nights where we just, it just, like, what was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? There was nothing I could have done there. You would think because I land far away, I would be fine. But I want to know who could. The zone was shrinking over here. Why would? It makes no sense. There is no reason for somebody to just go from latte landing to walkie line. You would have to really go out of your way, because they were coming from this way. I didn't see nobody else land with me, and on top of that, if you heard a bunch of fighting that early on, you would have been pushing that immediately. So I don't understand it. Like, I knew last night there was a lot of red flags with what happened last night when I got the 3 wins in a row. I knew something wasn't right with it, and now I'm figuring out that it's to make up for they're gonna make that up by giving me some really, really rough endings to these games. So it's like, he's still up there. You know what? I'm out of ammo. I'm not fighting that. I need to know if... Oh, well, Papa 509. That's another local guy. I, I really need to know. Is there something special about this place that I don't know about? Am I just too employed to know that? No, for real though. I need to know. Like, is there something special about this place that I'm not aware of? Never be too sure. Oh. Yeah, something you just gotta buy ammo just in case. It's more like an insurance thing. Like, if we ever encounter somebody like him again, it's like I would have the actual means of being able to to, act, to actually do stuff. But the fact that this thing is still in the zone is pretty impressive in itself. Oh, I just noticed your message, Drew. I was just so I've just been there hasn't been much going on, and I just kind of got sidetracked. That didn't even notice your message. It doesn't even. One thing I don't like is it doesn't even show the timestamp. It doesn't show like what time you sent it. So I'm not sure if you sent it a minute ago or you sent it 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I'm kind of... I mean, I've had a good day today, but this thing is just kind of killing the vibe for me. I think I had a little too good of a day yesterday, and it smacked me back into reality with getting annihilated. One of which I'm still confused. Oh yeah, I don't understand it because the last game I killed several bots, didn't see nobody because the circle was like this. So this would have been a storm. So I'm wondering what exactly was so special with Walking Light that I didn't know about. Because it just kind of confused me. I was like, oh, I was assuming there was just nothing special. It was just, but it was weird though to see somebody like they were coming from this way, so they would have to have come from Latte Landy. But it was in storm, so it's like it's like that's a bot player. Dude, how is that fire was nowhere near me? Oh, the fire spreads now? I haven't seen that in forever. Like, you decided to tell me now that it does that. Yeah, because that just makes complete sense. Let's see what got left behind. Dude, this looks like just a complete war zone here. Give me a legendary. Nope. Just the burst. Not sure if it's bot players attacking each other. Nope. That answered my question. That was not bot players. Those were real players. 3 more around here. That could be that Tinsley Pen guy. He's just running around. Oh my goodness. That was a bot player. He just straight pulled up on him. Dude, he's moving very weird. Alright, so it's that Red Kiro guy, Tinsley Pen, and me. This is gonna be a disaster. I like how me and this guy are just hiding behind objects. I don't hear the crown, so he's... Well, he's gonna see the metal build, so he's gonna definitely know that he's right there. See his gun sticking out. Yikes. Yikes. Damn, you got the luckiest shot on me ever. You got the luckiest shot at me with that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everything. You deserved that loss. I was already getting really bad games. Go fuck yourself. You were being a prick with that damn hunting rifle. You could tell I was already getting very irritated tonight with these games. Like, you could tell I was already over it with that. Like, that really, dude, you could just hear me getting irritated because I was just losing. But hey, career win number 800, 5th solo win of the season. We're doing good. We're doing amazing. Also could be the fact that I still have a good amount of caffeine in my system, so I'm a little out of it. A little out of it tonight. But yeah, you could. I was some of these games I was so silent. Usually I'm very talkative, but I was just so silent because I was like, man, I was just having such a hard time. I was having such a hard time with getting anything done, with getting because there was one game where it was on my fault, and I was doing the sliding thing, the slow-mo sliding. I couldn't hear the guy pulling up on me, and I was stuck in the animation. So there wasn't much I could have done. But some of the other games, I was just getting annoyed. One of which, somebody headshotted me through a tree. I should have put a wall. That was completely my fault. And I looked at the replays. From his POV, there was no way you could have seen me. But the way he was aiming, it looked like he was on controller with the aim assist. So I think it was tracking me through the tree a little bit, because I think a part of me was already exposed enough. So, that was the only thing I could think of. Is this another one of my sprites? Or did I mask? Yeah, we're gonna unequip that. But yeah, there's some games that I was just kind of, I was just getting, that one I wasn't even mad. I was just so lost. He went on to lose the game, but I was just so lost. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? Alright, I'm gonna look at the item shop real quick.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
No. I still don't know what the icon series is. I'm not sure if it's for TikTok. See anything here? However, people would irritate people with this one because it's just a very annoying noise because nobody likes that character in the show. No. I already have these. I don't have the clown because I never watched it, but I got all of these. Anything else? It also gives me time to kind of stand up and stretch a little bit. Just sitting down for an hour. Actually, I've been sitting down for a while. So let me just stand up and... Oh yeah, I sat at a very awkward angle. I kind of needed that. But yeah, I'm noticing that that these games, they have been low eliminations and solos. The other ones, duos, trios, and squads, they have gone unchanged. Like that one game that me and you had where I dropped 18 eliminations. That just seems like it seems about right. But in solos, it's just been less. I think it was more the fact that I'm trying to play smart about it. But dude, that guy, if that guy didn't get eliminated with the sniper, and he eliminated that guy, I would have lost that game. All right. Ooh, my shoulders are sore. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I finished up the yard work during the morning. I was finishing that out. And man, it was rough.
Yeah. Oh fuck! They're coming. Yeah. This way. They're coming back
Just
this way.
I'm just seeing what Brawling John has in his stream. Kinda. Dude, what is that loadout? 3 sprites and an SMG. And a med kit. Yeah, I was just seeing what Brawling John was doing. And see, that guy is doing stuff. She is not online. She's just does. The last time I played with that alley girl was in chapter 3. It was in chapter 3, season 2, and she was in the clip. And it was the last time it was right around the time when I last played with her, because she wouldn't stop talking about how much she loved the boom sniper. Liam is washed. That guy was in my game earlier this week. Torta Panda. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny name. Man. Dark Box U. Basic. Yeah, he had a golden spray, a water spray, and a fire spray. I don't know what Brawling John is doing, but he has over 60,000 sprite though, so it's not like he's running low. Unless he's doing a challenge. Dude, 2120. What was I doing on that day? I might have been at work that day. There probably was a time when I got sick at work. I don't think that's a date, but 2120 kind of... To me, that just screams like it's a date. Could it be a number combination? It's highly possible that it could be a number combination. Oh my god. Somebody else landed here. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, everybody likes to hire her for some reason. Not sure, because they need a companion in their life. But it just screams somebody trying to act like... Actually, you know what? No. No, because knowing me, I would have made escort jokes out of that. Alright, duckies. All I got is this shotgun. Oh yeah, you've heard all the jokes that I would make when we all played together, especially with Godlike and his very interesting lines of his. Alright, what you got for us? Pink Sprite. That one would be good if I was a good player. Alright, what you got for us? Ah, man, I don't even like this. This is terrible. Plus, now nobody goes and hires her. And I also need the ammo as well. Alright, come over here, señorita. We gotta go and loot more. Come on, I know you're running the heels, but you could run faster. See? That wasn't so difficult. Stop standing still. Let's keep going. All right. She's gonna have to be a passenger princess. And no, I'm not gonna put my hand on your thigh. I'll be back here with the awful jokes. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this thing, the durability could be a little longer. 2.5 seconds, 3.5 seconds, 4 seconds. It needs a 1 second increase across the board. In my personal opinion. Some battles are just not worth fighting. Still got her ass too. We gotta repair this car before that man pulls up on us. Alright. Damn, this should be looking like a war zone over here. I'm not gonna fight that because that guy's up at the top. Yeah, you were still in the car? Y'all don't even know to pay attention. These NPCs will not lock in on a target unless they're nearby. There's somebody here. I think it's locking on to whoever could be up there. Look at that, just locked in. Like, look at this. Like, was this really needed? Like, I feel like it's just a waste of materials. I'm not like no expert on logistics, but you know. Yeah, that girl was just on guard. She just wants to protect me. Just a bunch of scribbles. What does that say? Oh, Florberry Fizz. I just realized what that design was. It's a Florberry Fizz. How did you manage to get yourself lost in the storm? Were you all the way over here? Probably got caught in the build fight. I guess we're just kind of gonna be chilling up here, I guess. Look at that, there's somebody down there. I don't think that's a real player. Oh my god. Torta Pounder. Now, I was saying earlier how I saw somebody with that name. If you don't know what that is, Drew, that means they fuck fat Mexican girls. That's literally what it is. That was what the torta is. It's a fat Latina. Like, if you ever want to know what torta pounder is. Pretty good player. He has me by 20 more wins total. Yeah. It's a funny name. It's an amazing name. He's gonna go and sit AFK. And that's why that names like that wouldn't get censored, because torta is just a Spanish sandwich that is used with bolillo bread. You put just whatever in there, and then it makes a torta. But it's usually a fat sandwich. I don't know what started the whole torta pounder name, but yeah, it's just one of those things. But did you see how fast he pulled up on me? Like those are the type of things that pulled up on. If I had if the invisibility thing kind of saved me a little bit, but but that's all right. Yeah, that is because they probably had the shoes and the things, and that because, you know, visualized sound effects don't work how they used to, and the fact that my NPC was just standing there with the thumb up their ass, not doing anything. I think the NPC might have gotten bugged. I think that's what happened, because I think it was because that one drops items. You notice how it didn't drop ammo or any item? Yeah, it was bugged. She would have probably gotten like a couple of hits on her before I died. Ball damage to that. What a troll. Alright, well, I wasted so much ammo. I'm not gonna fight that. Okay, this is not gonna do me any good at all. I need additional weapons. Okay, that shotgun. Not my shotgun of choice. It's a good shotgun, but not my shotgun of choice. But I need an actual loadout. There we go. Ah, look at that. Fish and bananas in the same crate together. Of all my years of opening that, I don't think I ever seen a small fry in a crate. You're over here crying of laughter, Drew, but I don't know what's so funny about it. You're over here giggling like something's funny. Alright, let's go get that flex section. So there was a green one up here. Oh god, I have a long ways to go. Oh, that's alright. prayers have been answered. Thanks, Fox Bunny. Thanks for making that so easy for me. You did all. You gave me the easiest work to work with on here. That Stinger SMG would have not gone through with that. That really just slowed me down. That's alright. Oh, look at that, 3,000 gold. Nope. Nope. Yes. Hi. That wasn't a real player. I like how that little sprite is just running away. But as you saw, notice how I was not concerned that, like, when I told you that I a lot of these bot players, there you could really, you can easily identify them as time goes on. You start interacting with them more and more. As you saw, right there, I knew immediately that was a bot. That's why I kind of just stood there. But again, that comes with, I wouldn't say experience, that just comes with time. With time, you'd be able to identify the way they act and all that. Because the obvious one for a while was those guys doing the moonwalk. When they changed the movement. Because this was not the original movement. This movement that you see, the walking and running animation, that came out at the end of 2023. He does not like me. But yeah, the original movement was kind of it stayed the same from the beginning of Fortnite all the way up till the beginning of Chapter 5. And then everybody got mad for a good reason. That's a good question. It depends. It depends, but there was a period of time where there was a bad epidemic of bots. It will vary on it. So with the lower skill players, you can have as many as 90 bots in a game. for a while. No, there's actual data behind it. Like I'm being serious. There was actual data on that. Because they looked at, I'm assuming they looked by the player names. They played every game, and it is like in some of these games, it was typically like 80 bots and 20 real players. It was awful. It was very awful. And streamers did address it because it kind of defeated the purpose of getting a win, but at the same time, there's a never ending skill ceiling. Actually, there's no ceiling at all for like for skill. It'll just keep the gap will just increase further and further as time goes on. So it would have been to a point where you'd have to actually get better at the game and actually lock in and focus and actually take the game more serious. But with the actual lobbies, like at higher skill-based ones, it's usually around like, I think it's like 20 to 30 bots. Like for my type of lobbies. Because you gotta remember, they were introduced to Chapter 2, and to this day, people still complain about it. It's saying it's like the top 3 worst decisions they could have done. And at the beginning, it did get kind of boring, because I remember dropping like I think it was like an 18 elimination game one time, or a 17 elimination game. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Damn it! I thought I had enough gas. Can't even push the car. I can't even call for a tow truck. You know what? That's okay. It used to be really bad back in the day. It was really bad. Like, with the boring season and all that. But you encounter less bots when you have a lot of people playing. When you have a lot of people playing, you're gonna less likely to have bots, and you're gonna have more people, because sometimes they also use it to fill in those lobbies. Because because it's either that or you're stuck waiting for stuck finding a match. Oh yeah, they also made some changes to this guy as well. But I have yet to try it. But yeah, man, honestly, you would have not had a good time playing Chapter 1. You would have struggled. I was struggling back then. Because I didn't get my first one until like a year, like nearly after like 9 months into playing the game. 9 or 10 months into the game. Like, can you imagine with somebody like you that just kind of wants to try it out, and you're with us, with no bots, you just kind of just have to go fend for yourself. Like, I talked about this with you, I think once already. But that's what made winning so difficult, and that's what made winning more satisfying, because you don't have bots. But then when people start quitting the game, you're gonna be sitting there queuing into a lobby for like 5, 6, 7, like 10 minutes in some cases. Or one time, I remember one time in Chapter 4, I was trying to get into a ranked match, and because the matchmaking was kind of not that great, I was stuck waiting for like 40 minutes. And then another time when I was doing the Bluegrass late game LTM, I remember waiting 40 minutes to get into a match. Finally got into a match. Died within the first 5 seconds of landing. I still have that video saved to this day. That was ooh, nice. That was not a great day for me that day. But I think they also knew that the I think they just knew that there could be less people playing this game. There's a car over there. Wow. Oh, lovely. This thing was out of gas. That's why he dipped out. No wonder he dipped out. This thing has no gas. Okay, how the fuck did he hit me through that window? I call bullshit on that. You saw that? All right. Where's the other guy at? I bet you that guy's underground. Hell, that's just such a load of crap. That's such a load of crap. Because you know what the problem is? See, I have to go somewhere around here. Alright, fuck it. I gotta go. Did this man had a shotgun? There's somebody right there, right underneath them. Oh, they're all fighting over there. And they all fall down. How did you make yourself die to storm? That's actually an impressive feat, if we're being honest. And so, that's all the way over there. I got stuck on a tree. That was my fault. You know you gotta go, right? I hope you step on Legos before you go to bed. Servant of God that kills a guy by the name of Jesus. Go figure. That was his first solo win of the season. Can't believe that. I did so much damage to that guy, and that guy just had a chug jug that whole time. And he just fucking headshots me. I really want that hunting rifle out of the fucking game. We don't need a damn sniper. We don't need a damn sniper in this season. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of being able to use any of the other weapons. It's like, why? Did anybody ask for this? But I think I'm in the smaller group of people that doesn't want the hunting rifle in the game. I want to have a season of just no snipers. I'm not even that great with the snipers to begin with. It's like I don't really use snipers that much at all. Maybe the Reaper sniper back then, but that was because everything was all skill based. That was when everything was all skill based with the weapons. Dude, I just want the damn. I just don't want no snipers. You know how much of a difference that would make? I honestly probably would have gotten more wins. Because all it is just. It's all just luck. It's all just pure luck. And then it didn't help that dumbass idiot got himself killed in Storm. I just don't understand that. Because that man would have been the wild card factor. But leave it to that idiot getting himself killed. It's like, these type of things. Like, decisions like that can snowball. That's a bot player. Especially if I had this maxed out, it would have done some. It would have definitely done some damage to the guy where he would have to actually move. The best sprite would have to be the king sprite with maxed out. That deals a lot of pickaxe damage, but that one you gotta have good enough movement to make people miss when they're trying to land shots at you for it. The cloaking one can be good. I just wish that the cloaking effect was like at least a second and a half longer. That's like my only criticism. The shield ones have been pretty good. I have been liking the shield ones. Yeah, so we got the water sprite that gives the healing effect in the water. That one can be really useful early game if you see it. If you don't have like the worst. It would have to be the punk sprite. It had to be the punk sprite. It says that chance of nothing or chance of infinite something. This door not want to close. There we go. That door didn't want to close. It would have to be that one. It's just mainly the it's mainly due to that, and the burnt peanut one probably is up there as well, where you have a chance of a mythic dropping. It just kind of, yeah, to me, just kind of feels like a waste of. It just feels like a waste. It's the fact that that one hardly spawns, so you're kind of like doing all that work just to. You're kind of just doing all that work just to get the smallest of chances of dropping the mythic. Oh yeah, the Earth Sprite can be pretty good as well, because you do occasionally drop stuff. The Dream Sprite, that one kind of it gives you a chance of dropping something, but that one's just kind of all luck based on that one. So that one's kind of like you max it out, do all their work, and you get like maybe a mythic or something that you might already have, or just one that you don't need. The 0.1, that one's the most valuable one, because it reminds you of the medallion where each time you heal yourself you get like a little shield bubble. That one's pretty good. That's the effect right there. Where you slide. Notice how the crosshair is a lot tighter. That means that if you're able to track people with it, like know how to like move, like be able to actually know how to aim, it works really good. But you move slowly. So if somebody has better aim than you or just as good of an aim as you, you're kind of... Yeah, you kind of just... You're kind of just an easy target. He was a friendly. Unfortunately, I already have all of these. I already have all these, so I don't need it. Kind of feel bad now. He was trying to be friendly, but at the same time, it could have... Why am I at 9 kills? But we were really quick to master this, at least, I guess. Duck Sprite. Well, I guess we'll get... Come on. I don't think I have... There we go. There we go. Before I forget. But yeah, it's like, on one hand, I do feel bad that I had to do that to him, but you cannot trust stuff like that. You could, it could just be a trap just to set you up. That's why I'm very wary of people doing that. Because it's the type of shit that I can see Godlike doing, where pretend to be friendly and then kill them and then donkey laugh at it. I like it. That's just how it's gonna go. But yeah, I had to extract them because there could be somebody over there. And I don't like to wait. It's like, I might as well, like, use it. Alright. Now, because what's the damage threshold on this? 75. Before it does anything. Okay. That's been cleared. We get to level 5, that just means that 50 damage will be enough to do like maybe 15 fire damage. And then if they have wooden builds with it, it'll catch... I'm assuming it'll catch the wooden builds on fire because the tree's caught on fire. At least that's what my assumption is. This has been cleared out. But yeah, that's what I mean. That guy's just chilling up at the top. Couple blue chests here. Maybe we'll get a legendary shotgun. What's this, a hunting rifle? Well, I got the purple shotgun, but that's not the shotgun I want. Perch. That guy probably went up on the mountains. We gotta run back over there. Oh, geez, this is gonna be bad. Alright. You know what? That's okay, though. I have the boots. And I have a refresh of those boots. I see that guy over there. Stop pickaxing the rock. Oh, fuck. that was an attempt. An attempt was made. That's a bot player. Don't worry. God damn, man. Much to my disappointment. But I'm looking at his rankings. He's gotten Unreal ranked, max ranked twice. Back to back. So last season and the previous season. So I was not going to be able to win that. He's okay of a player, but the stats are really solid. But that was just unfortunate. Wiping that guy, I would have gotten that win. Ah, but what can you do about it? Sometimes you just cannot. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do. Now, if only I had tagged him twice or a few times. If I had tagged him twice, he probably would have been dead. Would have got eliminated by me, and I would have been like, hell yeah, I got 10 or 11 kills. That was a good game, GG's. But there's a reason why people will still run the striker pump shotgun. It's a heavy hitter. The Maven auto shotgun is not much of a heavy hitter. It's just kind of there. And I realized something. It did not do a fire effect from it. I'm now realizing that. That fire effect would have been enough to kill him. He would have been at 12 HP. He would have died, and we would have been spectating the bot player. Like, that's what would have happened. And believe me, that does happen. See, I knew I wasn't tripping. All right. Where did this guy go? There you are. Yeah, that's another way too. Quicker draw time. Not by a lot, but still enough to make that difference. But usually, like a higher skilled player, higher skilled player would be rocking that. Or I wouldn't say higher skilled. Somebody that knows how to land their shots consistently will run some of the higher like skill based weapons. It's not to say that we're bad. It's just that some of these items are not user friendly. Like, they're not really user friendly. Good job. Stole my kill. And it looks like my NPC got glitched inside the ground. Just right there, lying on the ground. I just seen you. Give me your ammo. We'll deal with them in a bit. This guy's a great way to grief. Just be able to just damage people's builds with it. Yeah, but so far we haven't found like actual real players yet. I'm sure we'll see real soon. But on the kill feed, Golf Floyd and Black Cat 61, those are bot player names. At least I'm pretty certain that they're bot player names. Oh, man. Epic Gamer Kid got annihilated. He's nowhere near us. Like, I think it has a 350-meter range, so if they're not near us, damn well. That crown ain't near. Yep, right there. 400 meters is the threshold. Well, it's the max distance. That little bit of damage makes a difference when you up the rarities. It could be like sometimes it's just maybe a little bit, but other times it can make that difference, especially with the headshots. Alright, what you got for us? Take that. I wish that it gave you siphon on pod damage and not by elimination. Because I feel like it would have done so well. Like it would have done so well. Oh, that's a chest. I thought that was a person. Alright. Oh my god. Gave us just what we needed. Oh! John Wick took my kill. God damn it. Damn it, John Wick. And I told you, that was a bot player. That was the Void guy. Man. Oh. Oh. The audacity. The audacity. I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure he's taking my... He already stole 2 of my kills already. And then watch, when he encounters a real player, he's not even going to be helpful at all. Now we lost our car. I hate everybody, man. First, to take both of my kills. And then my car gets taken. And then this guy's not dead. This time you're not stealing my kill. Come on, throw your damn grenades. Dude, how are you lining up every single shot at me? Dude, none of my shots are landing. It's only doing blast damage, and that's kind of pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. It is pissing me off right now. It's like this guy's just landing every single shot at me, and it's really annoying me. Ah. But if it was me that was getting in that bush, it would have been 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and not 6. See, that's exactly what the game wants to happen, is just watch my downfall. And on top of that, I don't even get grenades for that. None of that, man. That's just not fair. And then the NPC just decides not to do any damage to the real player, and I knew that too. Wasn't throwing the grenades fast enough. Wasn't really doing much of anything. I know that guy's probably thinking to himself, where could this guy be at? Alright. Taking the high ground. Let's see if he actually moves. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna make any sound whatsoever from this guy. Oh, I'm gonna really fucking break this desk right now. It's like, oh, we're not gonna make any sound because we want to disable this because it's a disadvantage. It creates an unfair advantage. How does it create an unfair advantage if everybody uses it? It's an equal playing field. But no. They want to disable it because you got all these fucking pro players over here. It ends up being the reason for it. Even though everybody has been using it for years, now all of a sudden it's a problem. All of a sudden it's a problem. Everybody has a problem with it. Even though everybody's been using it, all of a sudden the pro players, it's like, oh no, it creates an unfair advantage. It's like, dude, people not realize that, man, my hearing's not it's not perfect because of all the years of just constant loud noises. Like, do people ever take into consideration of that? God, and now he's just gonna win just like that. He's gonna win just like that. He's gonna get the easiest win ever. Cause no, we're just not gonna get any sound effects whatsoever. We're not gonna give you that. We're just gonna make you realize until it's too late. I'm over here focusing on this guy. Nah, didn't see anybody around me. Nah, it says basically telling me, nah, go fuck yourself. The pro players have been using it. We're just gonna make it difficult to hear for everybody. We're just gonna make it difficult for everybody to even hear anything. Because I can't have my volume up so damn loud, because sometimes some of the notifications will blast in my ears. So sometimes that's another reason for that, because sometimes that also helps. But you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. We don't really care. We don't really care. Like, I guess it just doesn't really matter to me anymore. Like 3D headphones on. Doesn't work either. Sound quality high. Doesn't work either. I have some of these set to low because sometimes I could be playing a game when I'm not recording or playing create a map, and I have a video playing in the background. I'm playing Save the World. I don't want to have everything just blasting in my ear all the time. Also, I love how it says music for Rocket Racing, but we don't even have that mode anymore. But no, because the pro players have been abusing it for years, we're gonna just make changes to where you can't really have that. Not only that, you can't even really hear them either, so it makes the audio even worse. Like, you're able to hear people from right there, But back there, you can't even hear anything. Everything is fine. Everything is perfectly fine. We're not gonna have an absolute meltdown. Because why do I want to do that to myself? Like, why do I want to do that to myself, you know? It's just a damn miracle that I was even able to get one win out of all that. And that was a game I should have lost from the beginning. Yeah, they really should have used a condom on you. Oh man, my old crashed out self is gonna come back, and man, there's gonna be some very colorful language that's gonna really get me into some trouble, but it's like, how do you even, how do you even, like, get to that? Like, how do you even counter that? And I bet you if I turn that off and I get really good audio back, I bet you the audio is just gonna not work when you need it the most. It's not even gonna go off, and it might sound like they're to your left, in reality they're to your right, or they're in the back right, but it says they're in the front left. So it could be, it make it sound like it's over there, but in reality they're over there. Like it, I'll never understand. I'll never understand this. It's something that we'll never understand. We're never gonna find out why. We're never gonna figure out why the game does this to me. You would think we'd be playing so many matches that I would be able to, and get more wins out of it, but honestly, I just kind of, it doesn't really feel all that encouraging to keep playing, because it's not it because that the whole system just incentivizes the wrong. The whole system incentivizes the wrong for the wrong reasons, and incentivizes to the wrong people. Yeah, this type of stuff just, I just wish this did not happen. Stop running. There's multiple people here. Out of ammo. Just my luck. Just my luck. Just my absolute luck. You can tell how over it I am with this game already. You can tell I am just so over it already. Trying to do that. Like I feel like this is gonna be the game where I will probably break records, but it's gonna make me really question if it's even worth it. Reload, okay. Find another pressure it. Story of my life, man. Think less, trust the warriors. That sounds very familiar. Sounds like the people that we hear on the news. Hey, this is the same person. I just do not have the ammo. Well, I don't have the ammo, but I just do not have the ability. What am I even watching right now? Made that very convenient for me to Yeah, I was thinking maybe there was something that you might have left behind, but it doesn't look like that's the case. See, I do like using this shotgun. It's just not my shotgun of choice. All right, girl, you need to start moving. There's still build battling. But we're gonna ignore them. Thank you. I want to keep this. All right. You guys are still having an ongoing battle with each other, so we're just gonna come on. Let's go. Like that ludicrous song. Roll out. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. We're gonna check Wonkyland to see if maybe there could be some stuff that we can grab. But it could be just cleared out. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna do that. I'm starting to think that maybe not. It is in zone, so. Oh, come on. Gotta refresh of that. Let's say chaos. I got fucking stuck. I got stuck from that. Some straight up audacity that you have. Some straight up audacity that you have. already got fully healed. This person is in a panic. Alright, you served your purpose. I'm replacing you with... replacing you with her. At least then I'll have some form of reskin. Alright, so he's over there, and I'm over here. Now it's not a good time for you to dance. Checking the whole surroundings. He has to have seen me. He dropped down, so that's good. That tree get destroyed? You have a chug jug with you. That's useful information. God, stop. You are so squirmy. You are so squirmy. Dude, come on. Oh my god. Man. Yeah, I'm calling it a stream, guys. I'm kind of over it. I I just can't. I just can't play like this. I'm already like getting really irritated. I just don't want to deal with it. That kind of. I'm done. I'm kind of done. I'm glad I got a win, but I'm done. We'll see you guys Sunday night. Peace out. I'm just gonna go to bed.